everybody. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel on YouTube with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. So I was a very lucky boy yesterday. I had a band rehearsal in the evening, and with my new old-timey band that yet needs a name. I'll get to that later. But yeah, I went, it was like leaving the house was, I kept forgetting stuff and having to grab it. And when I finally got outside, and I was like, okay, now, because I was running late, I went outside and I was like, looked down at my purple clamshell couch that so beautifully covers my porch. I always want to call it a patio now. There was a box. I can't remember where I put it, but it had inside of it. It was from my good friend, Vape Legend, Copenhagen cowboy. He's going by Vape Legend now. Sorry, I got the sniffles. I just was outside and it's a little chilly out. But yeah, so he got me a roll of Husky and sent it to me. And so thanks very, very much, Vape Legend. We don't get this in Canada, and we can't even get Husky on the reserves. And in all honest truth, I have never ever owned a roll of dip. I've never had one of these before. So that's pretty cool. In Canada, like a roll of dip, this would cost like, what's 3 times $150 for a roll, something like that. Maybe a bit cheaper, I don't know, but probably somewhere between 130 and $150. I would say at least. So yeah, I really appreciate this, Vape Legend. Thank you very, very much. And I know I've reviewed it before. That might have even what sparked our conversation on it. But it's really good. It's really good dip. Excuse me. It's quite early morning. I'm trying to get hydrated. Yeah, so I need a dip. So I'm gonna have some Husky. It was great because one thing I had forgotten when I was leaving the house, I remembered, I didn't bring any dip, and so I just opened the box and grabbed one of these, and it was great. Husky is made by the people who make Copenhagen and Skål. What are they called again? U.S. Smokeless Tobacco Company in Nashville, Tennessee. That's right. And you can always tell one of their products by the guaranteed fresh stamp on the bottom of the can. So, and they're pretty straight up with the date. This one says sell by June 26, 2022, so it's still in good shape. And Husky Fine Cut Natural is kind of like the pour. I don't know what the difference between a can of Copenhagen Snuff and a can of this. I don't know what the cost difference is, but I'm sure it's, from what I remember people telling me, a can of Copenhagen Snuff can cost up to $8 in some places, and Husky being a budget product probably only costs like a couple dollars, like probably $3. So it's kind of the poor man's Copenhagen Snuff, and It's got a cool can. It's got these very ominous eyes checking you out. And I guess that's of a husky. And what is a husky? It's a dog, I guess. Eh? Yeah, it's kind of an oppressive tin, if you ask me. Like, it's like, oh, I'm sorry, you know, I don't want to interrupt your glaring at me, you know. But let's crack us a pinch. And I had a dip of this earlier today too. Now it's fine cut, so it pinches like fine cut, but you can get a pretty good pinch out of it. I usually take two. Mm-hmm. It's fine cut, so it's going to be meshy. I don't even know where my do-rag is. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Once you get it in place, though, it's all good. Husky stays together pretty good in the mouth. It's a natural, yeah. It's a really good natural. It's nice and salty. You know, it comes from the Copenhagen and Skoal line. You know, and they're the two of the kingpins of the dip world. You know, to me, it tastes like. I can't remember what I said about it in the review before, but I know I liked it, and I still like it a lot. You know, if I lived in the States and I was like prime, you know, I dip a lot of Copenhagen snuff when you know when I buy snuff in Canada, I usually buy Copenhagen snuff. It's kind of a rambly video, eh? But yeah, Husky is really good dip. It's if you live around it, if you live near it, pick it up. Check out my review on it. And thank you so much, Vape Legends. And yeah, we had our second band rehearsal last night, and we don't have a name for the band yet. The current drunken favorite, JP and Keegan were wanting to call the band Shitpickle. Yeah. So I don't know. I'd kind of like a better name than that, but I just want to name the thing because like our fiddle player was there last night. We sounded really good, and I didn't record any of it. I should have, but it sounded really good. Like, and we have a set together. We could do a show, you know, and like as it is right now, we could do a show. And so I'm like, let's put a name to this thing and get out there and start doing stuff, you know, because it could be music's a weird thing in Peterborough, you know. And this is a band with a very Peterborough sound, you know, and it's going to draw a large, like when people hear of it, it's going to draw a large demographic of people, you know. I think it could go get big fast, you know. That's just me, but it's more sounding good, so hopefully more adventures with that in the future. Yeah. It was just an awesome rehearsal. That's all I can say. But yeah, so Husky, Fine Cut Natural. I love it. It's a budget product, but I got nothing against budget products. The can's kind of ominous. I've also had the wintergreen version of this, and I think the straight. I'm not sure. But they're all good, you know. This isn't some crap like some like Silver Creek or something like that, you know, that it's like just a shit brand, you know. This is like the budget brand of a very high quality line of dips. So it's good in my books, and yeah, I really appreciate it, man. So yeah, be well, everybody. Stay free. Have a wonderful day, and God bless you all.